tell you about dandelions and their importance to you. And what I do is I'm going to juice them later in this video. But first, what I want to tell you about, these are dandelion leaves, okay? And I bought these from Compare Foods. They're commercially grown. They come in a bundle, a big bundle like this. And you can buy it for about $2 or $3 for a big bundle. And it's enough to last you a week or two with juicing it every day. But the reason why I juice dandelion leaves like this is that they are very high in anti-cancerous and anti-arthritic or anti-arthritic properties, along with anti-inflammation. They are so strong in those. You can go on the internet and go look it up yourself. Look up dandelion leaves, dandelion benefits, dandelion root benefits, the whole entire plant you can eat. Problem is you can't buy the roots at your local stores like Compare Foods or other grocery stores. But you can buy the leaves at Compare Foods. A lot of grocery stores don't have, but you can get them at Compare Foods. You can also buy the roots in bulk online for about $10 for a pound, which is a lot because the roots are a lot stronger. But anyway, this is the way they come. And what I'll do is I will separate them, based on, if they're kind of brown or this, just like you do with lettuce. So these here I'm going to discard. The ones over here, as you can see, that they're brown and spotted and stuff. And then when I start looking at them, these I've already separated over here on the left. I'll look at them and say, oh, here's some brown stuff on here, so I'll rip those pieces off. And then the rest of it, I'll put it over here if it's good. And so when I'm done separating it like that, it looks like that. So this pile I'm going to use, the pile over to the other side I'm going to discard. And what I'll do is I'll juice it in a regular juicer. If you can see over here, plug it here so you can see it better. This is my juicer. It's a blender that I bought for $30 at Ollie's. They also carry this blender or similar blenders all over the place for like $30 to $50. That's all I'm using is a blender just like this. What I'll do is I'll mix it with water and juice it up. And then I'll strain it when I'm done into a bowl like this. And I'll show you that in just a minute. But now back into the health benefits. The reason why I juice this is I read up on the internet on Dr. Axe and a couple other websites about how really truly great dandelion root is. Now I also juice other things like wheatgrass and barley grass because they're really good too. But one thing about dandelion leaves or the plant or the root itself that stands out so much is the anti-inflammatory properties. It's kind of hard word to throw out there, but the stuff really, really works. I had bursitis in my elbow, and it was big enough to be like a softball. And the doctors wanted to operate. They wanted to drain it. They told me that it wasn't going to be a good prognosis. And you know what? After all their talk and everything else, I read about it at Dr. Axe and some other websites online. I took dandelion root tea for 3 days. Each day, the bursitis in my elbow shrunk by half. And it just shrunk down to nothing. And it's gone. Never had to have it operated on. Never had to have surgery. Never had to have it, punctured to let the fluid out. Nothing. And on top of that, from a long time ago, I had a shoulder injury from doing some serious heavy weightlifting. And it would always bother me. It would always make it so I had limited range of motion in my left arm. Guess what? I went back to using dandelion root. Or dandelion leaves, roots, whatever. And I juice this every day, and it's gone. Can go and do everything I used to be able to do a long time ago before I had that injury, like it never happened. So this stuff really, really works. And it has no side effects, unlike stuff that you use that your doctor gives you a prescription for. Go read up the side effects of any of these drugs, anti-inflammatories, whatever they give you. This has no side effects. None. Now, the only word of caution I give to you is if you're allergic to hay fever or plants like that, test it out a little bit first. Take a bite, try some, juice a tiny bit before you have a big glass of it. Okay? So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this in this container, and I'm going to juice it, and you're going to see it makes a lot of great dark green juice. It's really good for you. Okay, so I've juiced the dandelion leaves as I told you I was going to do. I mixed a little bit of wheatgrass with it. I put in a little bit of ginger with it, some fresh ginger I got at the store. And here it is. You can see this is a huge bowl that's enough for probably 5 or 6 big glasses. And basically what I do is I mix it up. So I get the, everything mixes up and I put in the glass. And this is just so super healthy. It is literally, it is unbelievable. I don't know how to describe it. You have to try it yourself and see for yourself. Take a drink of this. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste like lawn or anything like that. And no, my dandelion leaves, as I told you earlier, are commercially grown. They're not from my front lawn or my back lawn. Okay? And it tastes so good. And this thing is this is just so good for you. See, the thing a lot of people don't understand is when you eat vegetables, you eat salads, and it's good to do that. But the thing is, your body, your stomach is not like a cow or a herbivore. So your stomach will only digest 10%, maybe 11 or 12% of what you eat when you're eating vegetables. A lot of it just passes on through. When you juice it, you get around 90 to 95% of it. And the difference is huge. And then especially when you have superfoods like dandelion leaves, and the dandelion plant itself is a superfood. It is so high in things like vitamin K, potassium, all the branched chain amino acids that you need, all these things. And what it does, it just increases your health. And it's actually been shown in tests like wheatgrass and things like that to retard and reduce things like inflammation. There is not much stronger than this out there for combating inflammation. If you have arthritis, you have rheumatoid arthritis, you have shoulder pain, you have tendinitis in an elbow or in your shoulder or in your hips, you need to try this. And the best part of it is you don't need to see a doctor. Yeah, I don't recommend, I mean, you should still see your doctors. I'm not telling you not to, but you don't have to pay $200 to go see your doctor and then pay for a $100 or even a $20 copay for an expensive medication with a lot of side effects. This has none. And then on top of it, if you read, go on the internet, look up Dr. Axe, look up some of these other sites, and they'll tell you that they have not found something more stronger than this, or something anywhere even in the same range as this for treating inflammation. And it's great at treating, like reducing cancerous growth. They've tried it in all kinds of experiments, laboratory experiments, and they've proven that cancer cells, this blocks a lot of the pathways that they have to get their nutrition and to grow. And this blocks that, but it doesn't hurt your good cells. So it's not like chemotherapy and things like that or radiation that kill off all the cells. This is amazing stuff. You just have to try it and just see what it does for your health. I've done it and I feel 10, 15 years younger, and I don't think I'll ever stop drinking this stuff unless I find something else that's better, that is natural, or like this that grows outdoors. But again, it's commercially grown. You can go get it at your local stores. If you can't find it, you don't have a Compare Foods near you. That's the only grocery store I found that has it. You can juice other things. You can juice lettuce and dark greens is what you want, but it's not going to be as effective on inflammation as dandelion. But you can go online to places like Amazon and you can go and get dandelion root. I have a video out there of dandelion root and I make tea out of it. You can do that. You can juice it. I recommend you use some kind of a sifter or something to break it apart or cut it apart first. And it is any part of the dandelion plant is extremely effective on inflammation, cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, all those things. Now I want to give a shout out. I want you to check out, my wife has a cooking site. It's called Savvy Miss, right here on YouTube. And she's got all kinds of great cooking stuff. So when you get a chance, you're done with this video and you learn how to do this and you try this, go and check out her site. She's got some amazing stuff on cooking all kinds of Italian foods, sausage rolls, some amazing stuff out there. So go take a look at her stuff, and be sure and try some dandelion root or some dandelion tea, or juice the dandelion leaves like I did here. Again, do not get it out from your yard, especially if you use fertilizers and stuff, or in a yard where the fertilizers are used. You don't want that. You want it natural. So either commercially grown, where you know that it's organic, you know that it's going to be good, or from somewhere where it's, in a back way somewhere, not near the roads or anything like that, where it's, going to be clean of toxins and things like that. Thanks again for watching. This is something amazing that I wish everyone would try, because your health would just improve so much, regardless of what condition you're in right now. Thanks for watching again. Please subscribe down below and have a great day. Thanks and God bless.